Do you ever feel a little bit down and
Down and out?
change up your look to make yourself feel better?
No, you know that. I've looked the same forever. What do you mean by changing up my look?
Well, researchers at Northwestern University have discovered that you can change your mood by dressing up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sometimes you dress up, you feel kind of like, hey, look at this. I look good in this. All right, I like that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I do it on purpose to change my mood, but I think sometimes when I dress up, I'm like, and it looks good. Like, that puts you in a good mood.
This resonates loudly on the golf course because, according to this study, when guys look the part, they try harder to act the part.
It was really important for me in the beginning years of my golf game because I sucked really bad.
Me too.
I tried to look good. I tried to look really good.
You had to have all your gear on point.
Vests. I did the vest and the polo with the vest over it. Oh God!
But then
you used to call me Gary Player.
There was so much pressure to perform like a golfer when you dress like a golfer that it would creep into your head. You're like, okay, I got. I'm looking
I just
good.
don't know why I'm topping the ball today, man.
I'm looking
so
good.
much better than
my
this.
belt's showing. I'm wearing white pants. I got that on me. My golf shirt's tucked in. And it wasn't. I did not become a better golfer until I did not care what I was wearing on the golf course anymore. That's when I was like, yeah, okay, I'll wear the collared shirt because that's course policy, whatever. So I'll just grab a collared shirt out of the closet, throw on some shorts. I got to be cargo shorts when I'm golfing because there's a lot of gear that you carry with you when you're golfing. Golf balls, tees, glove. You got to have places to put all these things. Wallet on you, not in the cart. I hate when people have the wallet in the cart because cart girl comes around.
Wallet's in the golf bag.
Beverage cart comes around, and you're like, oh, hey, right here. But then you're away from your cart, and she's like, okay, that'll be $7 for the Bloody Mary. I'm like, oh, I got to go over to my cart and get it.
Yeah, you don't want your wallet in your pocket because it could throw off your swing.
No, that doesn't throw off your swing. If that's throwing off your swing,
it feels like it to me.
You're thinking too much about your swing.
It feels it's uncomfortable.
If the wallet in your pocket's throwing off your swing, then you're thinking too much about your swing.
It's not just golf, by the way. When I go fishing and I'm going with other people, I have to look the part. I've got my fishing shirt on. I got my fishing shorts or pants on. I have certain shoes I buy that I wear when I fish. I mean, everything has to be dialed in. Got to have the clippers around the neck, ready to go to change out lures at any second, at any time if I need to cut line. I mean, there's
cut line. What's cut line mean?
You need to cut the line because you're snagged and you can't get off of it. And you just need to cut it quick, tie on a new lure, and get back out there. Because time is everything when you're fishing, especially if you have somebody else in the boat with you that it also is a competitive fisher.
You seem like a dress-the-part guy for a lot of things. Like when you go to the NHRA races, do you dress the part?
Yeah, that's when I wear my Gas Monkey Garage T-shirts. And everybody thinks I'm in the show because I have a goatee and I'm wearing a Gas Monkey Garage T-shirt. No.
You even when you go on vacation, you dress the part. You wear like shirts with like cut-off sleeves because you go to like the most Kentucky part of Idaho that I know.
Yeah, you're right. No, you kind of blend in. You want to blend in when you go there.
Everybody by inbreeding looks like Larry the Cable Guy, okay?
Like today I'm wearing these plaid shorts that if I wore these to Idaho, I'd be laughed out of the place, all right? It was like, look at this, you coming up here, right here. No, you got to wear your cut-off your sleeve shirts. No sleeves, all right? Because sleeves are for nerds. And you got to wear like your outdoor rigging pants, whether your Columbia performance gear. That's what you got to wear. And then they look at you and like, all right, well, all right, he's got a little bit of money, but he's definitely okay. He can stay. He's not wearing some of that yuppie clothes. And then I don't know when you go.
This is why I could never be like the member of a country club or something like that. I don't want to have to. I hate that. I mean, I love where we live because today it's going to be 100 degrees. It's October 25th, okay? Mainly, we can get away with wearing T-shirts and shorts all the time. That is a huge convenience in life.
No, it is.
It really is because you do a lot less laundry. When I was in college, and I grew up when I was in college and I was going to college, we lived in a place where in the wintertime, it would get down to 10 degrees. And the amount of clothes that you have to wear outside when it is 10 degrees outside will blow your mind.
Jackets, sweaters. You have like jackets, and then you have like ski jackets, and then you have a jacket underneath that, and then you have like a sweater zip up, and then you have a sweater underneath that. Like seriously, 4 or 5 layers of clothes because you'd have to walk from building to building, and you'd have to be outside.
Everybody
Gloves,
talks about the cost of living here, and it is outrageous. Okay, I'm not gonna deny that at all. But I will tell you this: one silver lining on that gray cloud is the fact that when I go to do my laundry, it does not cost me that much to do my laundry, and I can do like a week's worth of laundry, not a day's worth of laundry in one load, as opposed to when you had to dress up when it's 10 degrees outside, and you're like, take off all your clothes, put it in the laundry. Like, there's your full load of laundry right there.
But since we're talking about dressing the part, what else is it that you have to do to dress the parts? 543-3693.
We're asking,
if you're a golfer, you want to make sure you look like a golfer. All right. I guess some people would say if you're fishing, you don't have to look like you're fishing. But if you're going to be out there and you're going to be fishing with guys that do this, like they don't mess around, you want to look the part. You don't look like some rookie coming in with your Oakland Raiders holy T-shirt on from back in the day.
You staunchly believe that you at golf you must dress the part, right?
Well, you have to wear a collared shirt. I've gone a handful of times with a T-shirt on, even at a course that I'm trying to think. It was just like Chalk Mountain, and I just felt no, I can't. You can't.
You felt
even
out of
Chalk
place.
Mountain. You can't go with a T-shirt. It made me feel uncomfortable the whole time. Yeah, I didn't like it.
See, I love golfing in a T-shirt. I hate the collared shirt.
But
there are places that it's required.
T-shirts are great.
You had to buy a collared shirt once at a golf course because you showed up in just your T-shirt.
Oh, it was here. It was at Monarch. What happened to that shirt?
I think I would leave. I don't think I would.
It cost me $42 for this Monarch embroidered T-shirt, or I'm sorry, polo shirt, because I went to play. That's what it was, Jeff. I went to play the challenge course, not the old course,
right?
But the what is it? How many holes is that?
It's 12 holes.
12 holes. And they're like, "Sorry, so you can't go out there without." I'm like, "Oh,
rules is rules."
I go, "All right, let me buy a shirt then."
Oh.
And she goes, "Well, that rack over there is on sale if you just want to get something for the least amount," and it was still $42. Thanks for hanging on. Go ahead.
A lot of people dress the part for tennis.
That's
yeah,
true.
Tennis is a big one, isn't it? You got to wear the short shorts.
Yeah, you got to wear the cool shorts. Girls got to wear the cool skirts.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah,
the people do dress the part for tennis.
That's what I was just thinking of. When you said golf, that was my first thing.
Yeah, tennis is there. Any country club sport. What do you do for bocce? Do you have to wear a scarf and have wine in your hand?
Scarf? No, there's no scarf in bocce. Have you ever played bocce ball?
No. All I picture is people with drinking wine that are like
you don't hold the wine in your glass.
People that are close, they're embarking on middle age. Those are the people that play bocce. So they always they're dressed up to go wine tasting.
It's white linen for a guy. It's white linen pants.
God, you know too much about dressing the part.
And either a polo shirt or just a casual linen shirt or something like that.
Hey, listen, 543-3693. Anytime you need advice, whenever you're going to go do something where you feel like you're a fish out of water, Jeremy will be your wardrobe consultant pro bono. Okay, he will do it free of charge. It's part of our jobs here as your concierge to dressing the part. Jeremy is your concierge to dressing the part for no matter what the occasion. You're fishing, you're playing bocce, you're doing tennis, you're playing golf, whatever you need to have advice for dressing the part. This guy can help you out.
You got to look the part when you go hunting too. You got to have the right gear.
Well, if you don't, you'll get shot.
Well, you got to make sure you wear something bright. Usually it's orange. But yeah, you're right. I mean,
get found out by the deer. So you have to hunting is like something you have to dress the part for.
And it depends where you're hunting too. Like where we grew up in the Northwest, if there's a lot of underbrush and coverage, and so you want to wear the right kind of pants. If you just go out in jeans, you're going to be soaked in a matter of seconds, and you're going to be miserable the entire time you're out there. So you want to make sure you wear the right stuff, so you're not in there.
See, that is hunting is one of those things that the dress code is so intimidating to me that I would be I wouldn't do it. Like once I was asked, I learned my lesson once. I was in high school and I was asked to fill in on a soccer team because I had some buddies that played soccer and they they didn't have, it's like somebody called in sick. They said, so-and-so can't make it. Can you come play? And I was like, soccer, yeah, you run around a field, kick a ball. I didn't know any of the rules or anything like that. So, you do that thing where you have to, when the ball gets kicked out of bounds.
You have to do the overhead throw?
The closest person has to do the overhead throw.
Yeah, the throw in.
So I jump up in the air and I huck that thing out there. And they're like, whistle that comes in. The referee says, foul. And I'm like, foul? What'd I do? He's like, you got both feet have to be on the ground when you throw the ball in. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
How about a little soccer 101, jackass?
I had no idea. And that happened immediately, like within the first minute of the game. And then after that, I was just intimidated the entire time, and I sucked at soccer.
Yeah, even softball. I remember when we got into softball, it's like had to get the softball gear, had to get that thing that went over your knee that you were going to slide into base with. So you got that.
This is the worst thing about
protecting your
dressing
leg,
the part.
shin guard.
Dressing the part oftentimes means that you do not belong there because you don't know what you're doing.
You want to look like you belong there, but really you don't, and you know it. Clay's hanging on. What's up, man?
Yeah, you really need to dress the part when you're doing like security at like a sporting event or being a bouncer or something like that. Because
that's a job.
Honestly, well, yeah, but I didn't catch the part where you said specifically something like going golfing.
No,
I guess we were just talking about things that you go out and do, but I mean, yeah. So obviously,
we're
work
talking
attire.
Specifically, more about like
nailed it.
Recreation and things like that.
Yeah, like things that you would go do.
Okay.
But yeah, sure. If you're going to be a security guard and
Like
you got to wear black, right?
Depends on what the event is.
Okay.
If Jeremy was to go fishing Pacifically in the Pacific Ocean, then he would have to dress the part.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Nailed it.
Jeez, I love that.
I
All
love
right.
it when
Hi, Jeremy here.
people
I am
say
your
Pacifically.
I am your wardrobe consultant. What do you need help with?
I don't need help. I just see a lot of people that need a lot of help.
I would agree with that.
Specifically, who are you
I
talking
teach
about?
motorcycle classes, so I get to see a lot of people show up to motorcycle class. They don't even have their license yet, and they have $1,000 worth of gear when they show up.
There we go. That's what we're looking
You're
for.
right.
Already.
You're right. Your stepdad's one of these people, right? Like when he went out and got his motorcycle, he got the gear on point.
No,
right?
no. Well, I mean, he's been riding for a long time, but this is my mom because she's never rode, right? So she gets all the gear, and then he gets in a motorcycle accident and bangs himself up, breaks some bones and stuff. I mean, like ribs and collarbones and ankles. And so, anyways, he sells the bike. He hasn't had a bike in a long time. They're retired. My mom wants to get another one, and the
Because
only
she's got
reason
all this gear.
Yes.
She's got all this gear hanging up in the closet.
The only reason she wants to get another motorcycle is because she goes, well, I got all this gear. What am I going to do with it? I'm like, dude, you guys are retired. I don't want you riding motorcycles anymore. Jeff, he wants to buy an old hot rod. I'm like, go buy an old hot rod and join an old man's hot rod club. And no more motorcycles. Mom, you can sell the crap on Craigslist. So, yeah, but you nailed it. See, Jeff and I aren't bike guys. We don't have motorcycles, so wouldn't have thought of that right away. But yeah, everybody gets way into getting the leathers and the chaps and all that stuff. So, thank you.
What are your thoughts on motorcycle guy that has the radio, like the radio blaring on his motorcycle?
Well, it's annoying, number one.
Like, isn't there a headset motorcycle guy could wear?
Well, I thought so. That's what I thought. They had the headset and they could talk to the person behind them because their
It's
bikes
too loud, yeah.
They're choppers, man. They're
Yeah.
so loud you can't hear them.
But like when you hear the radio blaring over the motorcycle engine and it's normally Harley they don't even try with the radio because you can't hear it over the
No,
actual.
they have the big one. That's what my dad had. He had the big Harley. It's got the front with the radio and the
but
GPS.
he would
and all
listen to
that.
it in a headset, right?
No, he had speakers.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So he would have to turn it up to drown out the noise of the engine on the Harley. So you'd have like two things going at once. Like last night, my daughter had the Kindle on and my wife was watching the news on the TV and I was caught in between the two of them, of the TV and the Kindle, and it was
maddening.
It was enough to make my head spin. I had to go jump out the window. It was so maddening. I couldn't imagine riding a Harley while listening to a radio coming out.
You would have to listen to this. This is how you listen to the part. You dress the part.
No.
You listen to the part. You listen to Michael. This is what I would listen to if I was a Harley rider.
Nobody's
Michael McDonald
riding like the wind.
Yeah.
Is this Christopher Cross or
This is Michael McDonald.
Christopher Cross and Michael McDonald?
Oh, yes, together.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're right. This is Christopher Cross singing. Michael McDonald just comes in on it.
Santa Maria Frank writes in. He says yoga class is something you have to dress for.
They do a good job of that. Yes. Nice job. Have you ever seen a yoga class come out?
Yeah, but what about dudes in a yoga class? What do you wear if you're a dude in a yoga class? Because here's the thing. I'm not wearing yoga pants.
This is a question you shouldn't ask.
Well,
guys shouldn't go to yoga.
But they do, okay? If guys are doing yoga and they don't want to wear yoga pants, they want to wear shorts, you can't wear shorts. You can't wear shorts while you're doing yoga because
there's too much stretching going on.
Yeah.
You should wear yoga pants.
If you
too.
do, you have to wear
you shouldn't.
tight shorts.
You should wear yoga pants with shorts over your yoga pants. There you go.
What?
So that way there's nothing leaks out or falls out. Everything's contained.
If you're wearing the yoga pants, you've made the leap at that point. You might as well just own it.
It's too tight. We don't need to see all that form-fitting stuff. We need something to cover all that up. So, what happened to just the old baggy sweats?
I got to go to a yoga class and watch it with like a what guys are wearing. I think maybe that's what they wear.
Go with my wife. She's always trying to get me to go to her yoga class.
Does she wear pants?
She wears yoga pants. She wears yoga pants. Yeah, because she's a girl. That's what girls wear.
Yeah,
and they I don't go. I don't go. Nope, not me. I've done some yoga. She's taught me in the privacy of our own living room, and I realized that's
it's
enough.
hard. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder than you think it is.
Men should not do yoga in public. It should be a private thing. But yes, yoga is very much on par with something you have to dress the part for. 543-3693.
Court is something you have to dress the part for.
Yeah, you can't just walk in there with your holy jeans on.
What is Jeff Stolberg just walked in? What is what can you not wear to court?
Well, are you a defendant or are you an attorney?
You're let's start with the defendant because that's what the majority of our listeners would probably be in court
No
for.
tank top, shorts,
specifically
flip-flops or hats. Or sunglasses.
Tank top, shorts, hats,
flip-flops.
That's all no.
So if I want to throw my case, if I want to take a dive, I wear a tank top in. The judge is like, "Yeah, you got to leave."
Well, that's probably the judge or the bailiff would send you home to change.
They don't have any shirts there. Once I went to a golf course with a T-shirt, that made me buy a polo shirt.
It's not like going to a restaurant with a dress code where they loan you a sport coat and tie at the front door.
Good morning.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning on 93.3 KZOZ.